Shiva.
Have you played Disgaea?
Are you saving your mana?
Don't forget
By the way, I
about
leveled
me.
up all the weapons right before you went into the last fight.
Oh, she healed. I have an idea.
You'll do that for yourself.
Yes, I will bonk me head and heal. So that was Phantom Brave.
Okay! Now, from my standpoint,
I like how we see the island below us.
gameplay, super awesome. I'd love to see this actual set of mechanics upgraded with this style in a future game, which is part of what I said during the survey. This was the game that I put as I'd love to see us, like, an actual big sequel to.
Maybe we should go to Mackay next then.
No, because then I can enjoy it again later. If I do them right back to back, then...
You'll burn.
Yeah. There won't be another one like it. So, I really, really enjoyed it from a gameplay perspective. The designs of some of the characters unique to this are super, super adorable.
Morona.
Yeah,
I thought you'd like Morona as a main
Morona's
character.
acting is good. The voice acting... Her voice acting is probably the best in the game.
The game has some bad voice acting.
It does have some
It
bad
gets
voice.
better through later games because NIS really was still picking up steam.
Well, and video games were taken more seriously for their, like, dramatic performances as time went on. But, music, not
It was okay.
remarkable. It's not bad.
I think
We're still on an island floating above an image of the island, which I still think is great.
Yeah. They could have chosen a better background than the place you are.
Yeah. The Scrabbits and the Putties are both, like I was saying, they're both really adorable kind of characters
The
that aren't really
Nicomanas
in
are
the-
exclusive to the Disgaea games.
Do what?
The Nicomanas are exclusive to the Disgaeas, but they appear in basically all of them.
Yeah. There are ones that are in this though that are in other games, like the dragons and the manticores
And
models.
the mushrooms.
Yeah,
The mushrooms
in
were
other
originally the NIS's Prinnies before the
games.
Prinny.
And then the bottle mail's in another game, isn't it?
I don't know.
Anyway,
They might cameo, but that'd be it.
they
Hell, Corgi is in Zettai Hero Project.
which we can only kind of ish play.
We'll be able to once we get a
The
a
little
CP
converting
stripper,
thing. Yeah.
so we can strip nonsense from the signal.
Yeah. The actual battle tactics were fun. This is the most fun I've ever had in a game that is like 98.3% grinding.
NIS does love their grinding.
The animations were really good for like the attacks and stuff.
They get better. Less silly, but better.
The
No, not even less silly. They just get better.
the big, colossal, burning, horrible mark on this. The writing is absolutely atrocious.
It's not very good. I'd say that I don't like the whole fact that your characters have just time limits, how long they can exist.
I don't like that so much.
They get rid of that. They get rid of that forever.
But,
basically.
no, the biggest criticism by far for me is the writing. It's straight out of the 2000s. It's angsty and it's emo to the extreme. That is totally
you feel
the
it's
truth.
a step back from Disgaea?
Well, this guy is a lot more jokey.
It is.
So, plus,
And-
a lot of the things that and this is a mark against Disgaea as well. Not 2, because I haven't played Disgaea 2, or experienced Disgaea 2. The first Disgaea and this both have very predictable stories. Once you hear where things are going, you know what is happening next.
I don't know if NIS ever grows out of that.
It's
but-
very anime.
I'll say
Anime.
that-
There are a lot of anime with exceptionally predictable
NIS
storylines.
is very anime.
Yeah.
That said, from here on, NIS really flavors their game a lot more like Disgaea. It's not as... They go for the more kind of cynical but snarky attitude as opposed to this...
Melodramatic,
sappy.
angsty. Yeah, melodramatic and angsty.
Yeah. I mean, they have a little bit of that sometimes, just enough to make the story at least a little serious. They still have, like, stakes and all. But no, the characters are a lot more. There's a lot more silly characters. Again, you have a character in a pretty hat in 4.
Yeah, which we will get to eventually in like 16 years.
It might be my favorite Disgaea. It's either 2 or 4 probably. 5 definitely has its perks.
And what I can say from here is with these... so Makai Kingdom is after this, actually, creation-wise, or was Makai Kingdom first?
Makai Kingdom is the next major NIS game, I believe.
Okay,
It was kind of rushed, though.
So, if that's the case, and its gameplay is like this one, then I will really enjoy the gameplay.
I know it has the same
upgrading...
non-grid base. It's the same, like, engine, almost.
Can you upgrade weapons and titles and all that crap?
I don't think there are titles.
And can you fuse things?
I don't think so.
Okay, those are 2 things that I really will miss, because I really liked both of those aspects.
I know it introduces, like, facilities you can have in your home base, affect things. They have fewer weapon types, but more viable weapon types. Like a fishing rod or a UFO.
And axe is still atrocious?
I don't think so, because the axe being atrocious is tied to Disgaea's grid system, I feel.
No, because I thought you said that usually the lowering of speed so much also makes it bad.
Well, and there's the fact that axes can only... None of the axe specials hit more than one target, so there's really no reason to use any...
Except for on, like, bosses only, and
Yeah,
you're not going to
like-
limit a character to that type of thing.
Like, when you learn a new axe move, it's not really... doesn't really improve your options at all.
No, it just means you're using that instead of the previous one, unless
Right.
you run out of mana.
There is one axe skill that can hit a space that is not directly in front of you. They're terrible.
And,
And it introduces vehicles you can ride around in. But instead of... its mechanic is that your main character is actually helpless, and basically the only thing he can do is summon allies.
yeah, and you're just disappointed because they're all a something head creature. They don't have, like,
Yeah.
variety to them.
Yeah.
Um...
But yeah, he's level like 2,000 throughout the whole game, but he can't actually do anything.
So I'll probably say that unless there is a Disgaea game that really, really changes the mechanics in a way that I like a lot, this will probably be the game that has my favorite mechanics.
Mechanically, the Disgaea games tend to just
Stay the same.
build upon each other bit by bit.
But I'm just saying, the fact that this one has the titles and weapons is
Yeah.
aspects that you can do instead of just the item world thing.
Basically, the mechanics in the Disgaea game are basically going to be the mechanics of the previous game,
Plus a little bit more
but
stuff.
better.
Yeah.
I mean,
Which you said 2 is a huge step up from 1 in
yes, it
several
basically
mechanics.
feels like 1, but better polished. 3 introduces the character world, which is like the item world, but you go inside of a character instead.
But you never get back titles, and
No.
there are a couple other mechanics. It's been a long time since I did the goofing around stuff, but there are a couple of mechanics in this that I really liked. The overall, though, on this is...
I'd say that my knock against this is useless characters. There are a lot of characters who just aren't good for anything, like the granny and the old man.
Well, they're joke characters, kind of, I think.
Yeah.
In a sense.
Having to manage the population of your home base seems
I
kind
don't
of...
necessarily like that, but I'm pretty sure that was a mechanic from mechanical limitations at the time
The
they
fact-
just
yeah.
never got rid of.
The fact that having a weapon equipped to a summoned character counts against your
Population.
team limit. No, like the
Or your
party
team
size
limit,
limit.
Yeah.
Whereas in this guy, it's always just you get 10 guys.
Yeah.
And again, you don't even have to use the main characters, which I think
Yes.
Tails is gonna like.
Yeah, that's what was really fun though about this was at first it was like, oh well, I'll just level up the characters I really like a lot, and then over time I was like, I can literally just make Marona infinity level by the time
Which
this
makes
is
the
over.
story sillier.
Yeah, because well,
She's just
remember
this little girl who's just annihilating
Well,
everything.
no, but the best part is there are certain times where the plot is supposed to be that she's scared of something, and then she alone was the one who killed it without anyone else being around.
Oh
'Cause
yeah,
don't you remember the
also
Yeti?
is like, oh no, there's this big golem thing. What are we gonna do?
Yeah, the
Battle
golem.
starts. She just drags these Dragon
and
Balls
then
up
uses
to
Thor
it.
fingers it and it falls off the pit. Yeah, that was so great.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no, so this game...
I don't think this is my favorite NIS game, but it will hold a special place in my heart as my first
Yeah.
and I feel it's the most
It's definitely the most unique.
There aren't any others with the same flavor.
Yeah, and I really liked the gameplay.
As sappy as it is, it does have its own charm.
Yeah. Like, if they made a sequel with a different kind of focus on writing and an improvement to the mechanics of this game, I would buy it at full price.
This game has a hell of a lot of ports, too, for a non-Disgaea.
This game has a hell of a lot going on for a game that came out in 2006.
For like a mid-early PS2 game.
Yeah, it really was ambitious, and
Disgaea was
other
ambitious.
than the writing, it really does hold up everything that it's trying to do.
For being played in the 2010s.
Yeah, like, it really does really well. What's Logo have to say? More Chicken Devon! Always on the Chicken Devon! I started some Chicken Devon. Sometimes it's hard to focus. Let's keep our spirits up. I mean, we just killed this big monster twice.
I almost want to jump straight into Disgaea 2, but we have a lot of games to play.
I mean, you could. It's up to you.
And I want to play on my stuff, but my computer's not as good.
I can't say anything to Dark. Dark just organizes specials.
It'd be a lot easier to... Games are easiest to manage on stream when you just play them straight through the PC, right?
Oh yeah, it's much easier to do them straight through the PC. What do I have to say? Working hard or hardly working? Heh. I tried so hard and got so far.
You'll love what happens next.
Yeah, just the rest of the song by... The rest of In the End by Linkin Park, that's what. And then what's Izzy have to say?
I'm just offering to heal you. So what does Dawn have to say?
Warm sand, clear sky, glassy seas. Are you saving your mana? Remember to save once in a while. Where is Dawn? Over here. Wow! Well, what's next on my schedule? Everything happens for a reason.
I don't think you're going to be in the next game. I'm sorry. He's just singing.
And the bottles can talk. Man, this weather's great. You seem to be popular lately. Oh, I thought it said you seem popular today. Just today.
You know what OB means? It means odor body.
And out of bounds.
Yeah.
You look better today. Being a phantom is rough, huh? Don't forget about me.
We had you in the penultimate battle. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, you...
To steal half of that guy's sword.
Yeah, here it is.
That's a sword.
That looks ridiculous.
It's too big.
I missed. Oh yeah, what's the Durgan say? Oh, you already talked to Durgan.
Yeah.
Danny, the chef dragon.
The second.
Yeah.
He'll be in Disgaea 2.
Yeah, and he'll
The
be
delay
Danny.
Valkyrie.
Yeah, but he'll be Danny the Third.
Yeah. I think you seem to be popular lately. Take it easy.
That is not Korra's voice at all.
Well, yeah, they have no voice in this.
Alright, I think that's everybody. I think that's what everyone has to say.
Raisins? There's just a sword on the roof.
Why wouldn't there be?
I'm with how we... Oh, there's a robot axe! It doesn't look like
It
one.
doesn't look like
It's an
one.
ordinary woodcutting axe that also happens to be a robot.
Well, this spear's ours, but I don't own it for some reason. It's a dense, dark weapon.
Not a katar or a katal. It's a dark weapon,
Mm-hmm.
which is what you finished off Sulfur with.
Yeah, well,
But
what
we-
Morona
yeah.
finished off Sulfur with.
We stuck the heliotrope into a dark weapon and Morona killed him with it.
Yep. So yeah, that's what was actually a super, absolutely insanely addictive, enjoyable game. And at some point, I'll have to come back to
I
get
do
Morona
hope you
to a
like
different
Disgaea
level.
2. I'm not expecting it, but I hope it. I think the grinding is easier.
The only problem with this guy too is isn't Etna come back?
Yes.
Ugh. She's yucky and gross, and I don't like her.
She, of all the Disgaea 1 cast, she has the most plot relevance. I
Yeah.
think. She has the most spotlight.
So what should we do next?
I think we should hug.
Okay, but what's that mean? Phantom Brave.
Not yet, but I'd like to know ahead of time what the plan is for dinner.
I'm guessing that they just came down a minute ago to
Okay.
grab food.
Is it Danger?
No. Alright, already played, but I will add it to later.
Let's see. Booba dooba hooba, hooba dooba dooba.
Oh, wait, settings. For some reason it was under Forshin instead of Forshin and Tails, even though I think I played like 4 times as much of it on stream as you
because
did.
the grindy groove.
Yeah.
Spooky doo. Let's see, there's the video games for the video games, the video games, the for the Philip.
Let's see here. What was the one that was running out? You said Fallout?
Castlevania, and Fallout will be next.
Yeah, Castlevania. And that's probably
Alright.
what we should logically play next, but if you don't want to play it, we can wait.
I think there's Fallout, and there's like 3 different Mega Mans.
Well,
We do have enough series going, I agree.
next in the Mega Man line would
Is
be...
X3 or 8?
Yeah, it would probably be 8, because I'd rather get through the regular ones, even though they're adding one now.
11. I almost want to skip to go to 11 because it's like its own thing, kind of, but...
No, you gotta do them in order.
Okay.
You
It's what
must.
Raocow would
Even
want.
though 1 and 2 are lost to eternity,
I mean, we could play them
and
if we
half of
really
3.
wanted.
You wouldn't want to, though.
Not particularly.
There are plenty of playthroughs of them online.
They're playing playthroughs of all of them. They're rather popular.
Eh,
They are,
they're okay.
but they are popular, no matter how good or enough they birth.
Choaniki Pikachu. What a great thing to show up at the top of my text list.
You get one could get views just for that. If anyone crossed a who could catch the other corner of their eye and not click? Actually, a lot of people. Never mind.
I didn't even understand what you said, so there's that. I heard, who can't even cast one for the Rye and not scroll and click past that?
I don't
know what all that meant at all.
Could be my secret spook.
Yeah, we have Enter the Gungeon on May 4th. Smash on April 19th.
So those are-
Fallout on March 16th and
So yeah, it was-
Castlevania March 7th.
It was, and
So yeah, Castlevania will
Disclaimers
probably
on the
have
17th.
we'll probably have to do Castlevania then, because we only have 3 days left
Right.
before
That's
it
what I said. It was
ends.
the 7th.